guys, welcome to Savvy Money Show with me, your host Sean. Now, I realise when speaking about Apple before, I didn't give a warning. Don't get caught up in the event. Look what happened with Battery Day. They could end up being underwhelming. They are something that can let me take my ugly face off so you guys can concentrate on. They are 100% of the time they run up before the events, but then after the events it's a flip of the coin whether it carries on to run up or not. So if you're buying to trade, if you're buying long term, it doesn't matter, you'll make money. If you're buying to trade, then play the pre-anticipatory run up, and don't worry about the event. Now let's get into some numbers, shall we? Companies. With Apple, I think if it breaks 118.30, it will go on a run. There was a $12 million sorry about that, $12 million options play for Friday put into the market at 120 strike price. Now we have work, and don't forget to hit that lovely like button, almost as lovely as me. Helps with the YouTube algorithm and getting the video out to more people. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Become part of the Savvy Money Show family. We give each other hints and tips and updates about stocks and shares we talk about on the show. As well as that, you can ask me to look into any share you want, and I don't charge a Discord fee or ask for a Patreon. All I do ask is for you to comment in the box below and hit the like button. Even if you disagree with me, especially if you disagree with me, I like a debate. And if I do something wrong, I want you to call me on it so I can improve the channel. And why not check out the links in the description below? There's lots of offers. I've used each one of them myself. I wouldn't give you links if I haven't checked them out myself. If you're looking for a free trading platform which should trade your stocks and shares, you know, you can get a free share worth up to £200 for signing up and depositing a small amount. A free trade only requires a £1 deposit. The others require £100 or dollars, depending on which one you go for. Stake has over 3,500 US stocks on their books, which is the biggest one outside of the US. Whereas Trading 212 is one of the best and easiest platforms to use. But as I said, I use all three. Anyway, on with the show. We have a Workhorse that is, if it breaks 28.30, I think it could go on a run because of the contract. And the main player of the day is going to be Microsoft. If it breaks 218.30, I think it could have quite a good run. Now, remember, don't FOMO over the event. You can play the run up, but remember to get in, get out. And one for you SPACs lovers, another SPAC, Tsla. Not Michael Jackson, that isn't Mike Tyson talking about Michael Jackson's song, but Mike Tyson is involved. They will be doing an exclusive on the Mike Tyson fight. It is a rival to TikTok, looking to capitalise on the TikTok ban. They haven't announced who they're merging with. There are a few candidates, although JWS would be a good suit for it, but it's too early to say yet. The thing is, I haven't heard of this app anywhere until I started looking for as a spac, you know, but it's got 60 million users compared to 100 million TikTok. Snoop Dogg's involved. There's a number of well-known people, but these people are getting on. You know, these people were hip and cool in the 90s and 2000s. I wonder if it's enough to push it forward anymore, because you don't just want a company that's big, you want a company that's growing, and I wonder if that's the case with this. But you never know, this could be a sleeping dog ready to wake up. And we know that TikTok have launched a legal case so that they can ink a deal together, and if that falls through, then these guys can capitalise. There's also a couple of other big companies making their own rivalware. Still, it's interesting. If it goes low enough, it might be worth looking into, but let's see how it pans out. And for those of you who, this is my last thing on fizzy panda, whatever his name was. He's been found to be a fake. So any of you who believed him without doing the research, no offence, but shame on you. As I said before, you should do your own research, mark it down, and then times like this, go back to your research. That's why I have my book. That's why I suggested getting a book and putting your research in a book, or having it on your computer, and then you can revert to that. However, the fact that any of you guys who are subscribed to Jack Spencer or the part of the Octo Nation, or any of the guys listed there, and I've watched each one of their videos at some point, and those that I didn't watch that were on the list beforehand, I've gone through and watched just to spite them. All of them put a lot of effort in, and all of them do it because they love it, not because they not because they're trying to get money from the company. As I said, they put so much time and effort into research, they wouldn't have time to cash checks anyway. And I think it's time people realise that the YouTubers do this because they love doing it. The ones who do it as a quick way to make money end up leaving YouTube. You either put your heart and soul into it, or you don't get anywhere. Now, anyone who's not part of the Octo Nation or Jack Spencer, I suggest you go over and check them out before, and everyone else on that list, you check them out before you pass judgment, because they are good channels. Anyway, that's all. That's my last take on Fizzy Unicorn.